I think if I was going to select a material that was horrendous to cut, then I'd opt for tile. I feel the problem with tile is how we expect it to crack or shatter at the merest of touches, which would ruin your entire project. Of course, if you have ever indulged in some tiling project, then you will know that you will encounter times when there's a need to cut them. So, what do you do? Well, I have the answer, and that answer is a tile saw. Yet I know this opens up another problem, since several tile saws exist on the market. So, which one do you choose? There are many products available to choose from, each with different characteristics, benefits, and prices. To help you make an informed decision, I did extensive research, read tons of reviews of customers, and compiled a list of the best tile saws from reputable brands. After much research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Dual Wet Tile Saw D24000s. For me, the best tile saw on the market is this model by Dual, and I've chosen it for several reasons. First, this tile saw is aimed at both the home deer and the professional, which I appreciate. Also, it does come with 1/2 HP, so it has ample power for cutting through even the thickest of tiles. That means one thing. Increased versatility, which is always a good thing. From the blade perspective, it has a 10 long diamond blade, and comes with a maximum cutting size of 24. To give you an indication of what that means, you still have the ability to cut an 18 tile at an angle of 45 degrees. But it's not just the cutting ability that impresses me with this model. It's also the accuracy it offers you. This is where the sliding bed comes into play. It provides you with an accuracy of up to 1/32 over a total distance of 18, and I find that to be more than adequate. Also, the sliding bed comes with a bevel option of either 22.5 degrees or 45 degrees, and I feel you will use those angles more than you expect. Number 2. Porter Cable PC980 Wet Tile Cutter. I always feel that portability is a significant issue with different power tools, and if you also see it as an important thing, then the best tile saw is this model by Porter Cable. It only weighs 32 pounds, so you will have no issues with carrying it around. Also, it is quick to set it up, so you can be back to cutting those tiles in next to no time. I also appreciate that it comes with a 1 HP motor. That's more than enough to power that 7 blade through tiles without running into too many issues. Another thing I love is the precision you can achieve with cuts on this model. It has a maximum cutting size of 17, and even on a diagonal, you are looking at cutting up to 12. That should be more than enough for most tiling jobs you may be looking at doing. With this model, you get a miter square included, allowing you to cut at 45 degrees. This increases the versatility of the table saw, which is always a good thing. It also comes with a water reservoir to help keep the dust down, and there's also a splash guard, which stops you from getting wet. Number 3. Legal Electric 7 Wet Tile Saw. I know some individuals will want to stay at the budget end of the market, and if that's something you plan on doing, then this legal tile saw is a great tool. It may come at a budget price, but that doesn't equate to a poor tile saw. Actually, I love that Legal has decided to keep things nice and simple. It clearly has a 7 blade and a maximum cutting size of 12, so while it does restrict you with the larger tiles, it should prove suitable for a number of projects. The bed of this tile saw does tilt to give you a bevel angle, and it still comes with a water reservoir for keeping that dust down. The only other thing is the rip fence, which then guides you to make straight cuts. Aside from that, this tile saw does not have any other features. But for the price, I feel it still represents real value for money. After all, it cuts tiles, keeps the dust to a minimum, and it offers you bevel cuts as well. Aside from that, you shouldn't expect anything else from this machine, but you don't need too much. Number 4. Skill 7 Wet Tile Saw 354002. If you only ever plan to carry out the smallest of tile projects, then I suggest checking out this model by Skill. It's designed for this very purpose, and I have no doubt it will over-deliver when it comes to its capabilities. This model comes with a 7 blade, which is pretty standard, but thanks to its compact size, it does mean the maximum cutting size is reduced to 12. However, I do still see that as adequate for most tiling jobs, even though cutting those larger tiles is out of the equation. Also, that 12 size applies to cross cuts, while you can create bevel cuts up to 45 degrees, which is something I appreciate. The fence on this model will also prove to be easy to adjust, and then there's the fact it comes with a stainless steel table. That makes the tabletop sturdy, and it's certainly significantly better than so many other models out there. Number 5. Kep 22400 Q Tile Saw. If you want something lightweight, then this tile saw by Kep is the one I would recommend. It weighs a mere 8 pounds, and it's crazy they have been able to produce a tile saw that weighs so little. But here is another amazing thing. Even though it's light, this tile saw still has the ability to pack a significant punch. It comes with a WHP motor, so it should cope well with cutting through tiles without really struggling. The table comes with 2 extending arms, which does then mean you can cut tiles measuring some 12 in size. While this does stop you from working on larger tiles, I think it's enough for most people carrying out small projects. The only downside is that this tile saw struggles on tiles not made from either porcelain or ceramic. It can cut them, but it will take some time and may not result in a clean cut. That's all from my end. I make helpful video daily, so do subscribe my channel and hit the bell notification. To get more information, or if you want to know product price, please do check my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below, so I can help you further. Life is short, so enjoy every bit of your life with our cool products, as it's going to make your life much easier. Thanks for watching, have a great day.